Wow, welcome everybody. Welcome to another edition of Marilyn's Cafe Society show. Of course, we are streaming live, although most of you're not expecting me till noon, so you'll be catching this at noon. Today happens to be Saturday. It's September the 22nd, 2018. And we're on location today. We're doing something different. We're not sitting at the desk. And of course, we're at the beautiful Louis Joliet Mall here in Joliet, Illinois. And I came out to actually meet some friends today. We're going to do the show a bit differently. And I want you to meet them. Now, we know that today happens to be the first day of fall. Yeah, last day of summer. So we are out and about. I'm ready. I'm ready. I have my jeans on and everything for the fall season. I just didn't pull out the jean jacket. It's coming though, you know that. But September also is National Service Dog Month. That's right, National Service Dog Month. And so I have some friends that I would like for you to meet, and we're going to find out all about it. What I did learn is that this came to be National Service Dog Month, or originally National Guide Dog Month, came to be in 2008, and it was founded by actor and animal rights advocate Dick Van Patten. Remember him from Eight Is Enough and so many other wonderful television programs and films? Well, he started this thing out of the need that so many people had. Pardon the shaky camera. And so we have with us a representative from VIP Service Dogs, and she is none other than Trina Yarmit. And we're going to switch over to her so you can see her.
Hello, everybody.
And let's see. Uh-oh, did I hit the wrong button? All righty, here, let's go this way. There she is. Hi, Trina. All right, there she is, and she is a training coordinator for VIP Service Dogs, and they're located in Naperville, Illinois. And of course, she brought her friend, Checkers, who's resting right now, but we'll get to talk to him in a bit. So, Trina, you, of course, are the training coordinator for VIP Service Dogs. What was the attraction for you to become involved in this phenomenon of service dogs?
Well, thanks for having me, first of all.
Sure.
I have a disability myself, so I'm not working 60 hours a week, pretty much like I used to, but I needed something to do in my life that made me feel important and that I was giving back.
Yeah.
And I answered an ad, funny enough, and I was like, I can do that. I've trained show dogs for 35 years. I've worked with dogs. So I was very intrigued with the program, and one thing led to another, and I got my first puppy, and I was hooked.
Oh my goodness.
Just hooked. I love
Yeah.
puppies.
Yeah. And so service dogs are different. The training for service dogs is a bit different from obedience training.
Correct.
Yeah.
We want to start with obedience training because, of course, that's the foundation for what they know. And we have what we call fosters. And puppy foster is someone who comes to our organization and they take on a puppy 8 to 12 weeks old. And we work with them to teach the person how to teach the puppy. And we also have classes for them and the puppy to come to, which I teach those classes. So we're always looking for, and we'll plug, we're always looking for foster mommies and daddies to help us raise a good, obedient, trained dog. And if they want to move on and do more training, I am happy to teach how to do that as well. Because there's all kinds of things you can do. Once a dog learns a couple of things, their abilities really just expound you can teach them more and more. The more they have, the more they're able to learn.
Right. And so there is a process in terms of determining whether or not the dog is trainable in terms of becoming a service dog.
Right.
And they, of course, are trained specifically for whatever client or person they're assigned to.
Right.
We talked earlier, and you mentioned that some of the service dogs are trained to be with autistic individuals.
Yes.
Some are trained to be with individuals with physical limitations,
Correct.
and so forth. And their training is also different from being one of those dogs that help guide the blind as well, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
A guide dog has so much more training. Of course, the people who are using guide dogs are really entrusting their lives getting to and from places and crossing the street because they're depending on that dog to know.
Yes.
And they have what we call intellectual disobedience. A guide dog will not let a person who has that impairment to cross a street if it's a red light or a green light. And if there's a tree branch that's hanging too low, they won't let their person walk into a tree branch. So that's called intelligent disobedience.
Oh, wow.
And we're not doing that much with these dogs because it's not necessary for their particular skill set.
Yeah. All right, so you get these little guys. There he is, just kind of relaxing.
It's
and they're
his
so
job
cute.
to be unintrusive when I'm out and about like this and I'm sitting down. His job is to lay there, be quiet, out of the way. So if I go to a restaurant, he does the same thing. I can sit there for an hour and a half with my girlfriends, and he's going to lay there just like that.
So what condition is he specifically being trained for?
Well, he doesn't have a person yet.
Okay.
So I'm working on a little bit of everything because I know how to train for everything.
Yeah.
So I've just started with teaching him how to pick up a remote control off of the ground or a cell phone if somebody's in a wheelchair and can't lean over to get that. That's a good thing to have. And he may not use it because maybe he's with an autistic child who might need somebody for what we call deep pressure therapy.
Yeah.
And if the child's having a bad moment, the dog instinctively knows, well, he's trained to go lay on the lap of that child.
Yeah.
Perhaps he's trained to lick the face of the child to kind of break that, that cycle that's not good.
Okay.
And that works so well with so many children that it's something that we absolutely train for with all the dogs.
Oh, awesome. And we talked about how the autistic child, the reason that the dog will lay across the child is because of in that moment of anxiety, extreme anxiety, they need to be grounded. And non-autistic people or regular people, we innately have that sense of grounding ourselves when we feel anxiety coming on and so forth. And so the purpose of the dog laying across, just kind of repeating what you said, laying across an autistic child or individual is a calming, grounding effect.
Yes. And I'm sure a lot of us, we've had that feeling of I'm jumping out of my skin. I don't know what to do, but I'm jumping out of my skin. Sometimes just having a dog right there and hugging on it or petting it, now you feel like, okay, I'm back down to earth.
Yeah, absolutely. So I know when I met Checkers, the first time I met him, I you just can't help but want to say something to them. But I heard, and you confirmed, that we are not to actually touch or speak to a service dog when they're with their person.
And you were so good about it, and I thank you. Not everybody knows, and this is a good opportunity to let more people know, that a service dog is there working, and his job is to only pay attention to the person on the other end of that leash.
Yes.
Everybody else has to disappear.
Yes.
And we ask, especially when the dog is training, that you don't even make eye contact. because once you make eye contact with the dog, they're all smiles and they want to come talk to you.
Yeah, because he did at first.
Yeah, puppies are like that.
Uh-huh.
An older service dog's been around for 4 or 5 years. They have learned to just kind of ignore everybody, and that's where we need to be with them. And it's not because we're trying to be mean. We want to make sure that dog is ready for their person, and they only care about that person, and they're going to take care of them. In fact, a service dog is considered a piece of medical equipment, which is one of the reasons they are allowed public access, because that'd be like taking away someone's wheelchair.
Yes. That
Interesting,
is so awesome. So it's just kind of getting off topic. Is there some kind of celebration in September for the service dogs? Is anyone doing anything to, like, parade them around, give them
No.
awards and things of that nature?
I honestly, I haven't heard anything about it. In fact, I didn't even know that this was Service Dog Month, so I'm out of the loop in a lot of things. But I do spend an awful lot of time like writing training manuals for our people.
Yeah.
And putting their training logs together, because we belong to a national organization and we commit to having a specific amount of 90 training hours, 30 service hours, once they reach the client and all the time before. Now this guy right here, believe it or not, he's not with his client. He already has almost 60 of his 30 training hours. He goes with me everywhere because he can. He's welcome everywhere and he's good.
Is it 60 hours or 30 hours?
It's 30 hours. He's doubled his training.
He's doubled them.
He's doubled them.
Okay.
Because I enjoy having him with me. He's my buddy.
Yeah.
So when I get my new dog, it'll be a little hard for me because the puppy won't be able to go with me immediately because he's got to be potty trained.
Okay.
They can have tests and go.
Mm-hmm.
But I do love my companion, my little shopping companion. It's like having my own service dog.
That's what I was gonna say. For folks who volunteer to help prepare these puppies for the service training, I'm sure it's difficult for the volunteer to let them go once they do the obedience training part.
It is. I'll tell you, my first 3 or 4 so hard. But I get a puppy right away. So now you're so busy taking care of that new baby that you're like, oh, okay. And I'll see him in class.
Okay.
And I'm lucky since I teach the class for the client and the puppies, I get to see everybody.
You still get to see them, yeah.
And it's, if you can get past that, it is hard and it's tearful.
Yeah.
It really is. But you just have to think, wow, look at what we've done together.
Yeah.
We have created a little guy who is going to help someone so immensely.
Yeah.
And I'm awfully proud of that, and I'm grateful to be a part of it.
Absolutely. Hi, did you have a question?
Not immediately. He's sleepy.
Yeah, he's.
Puppy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're just talking about. He's a service dog, so he's in training right now.
Cigarette stuff. Oh,
Yeah. Did you do you have a need to have one?
no.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do you have your
Thank you.
card?
I do.
They make good companions and they're very helpful.
Oh,
Yeah.
But not for free.
Okay. All right. There you are.
thank you.
Okay. Thanks for stopping.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. So we're always looking for puppy raisers. We're always looking for clients. Sometimes we don't have enough puppy raisers to get a dog ready for the clients.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's
So how do you guys deal with that?
we
You just
grassroots. We get out there and we meet people and we ask people. And
yeah. That's why I kind of stopped him to make sure he got your car because he seemed to have an interest. He could be a client or a
Exactly.
trainer, maybe.
We're
Yeah.
not just like when I met you. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
well, she might be a puppy.
Well, listen. You can. An individual can raise the puppy and then keep them to learn to teach them in what area of service they may be in too, right?
They will work when the client first becomes involved. Yeah, they'll work. They'll come to classes. We ask that you come to class every other week with the puppy that you're raising, and then the alternate weeks, clients with different dogs will come. So it's not like you have to be there all the time. You're asking for a couple of weeks, couple of days out of the month.
Yes.
And
Yes.
then I'm available, as I said, you can text me, you can email me, you can call me generally. And if you have a specific issue that you need help with, if I can't help you, then the foundation founder certainly can do that for you. We want to accommodate everybody.
Yes.
Because we want to make it work. That's the most important thing.
So, is this a good thing for retired folks? Can a person working a 8-hour Monday through Friday job do this? Be a volunteer?
If they can work out of home sometimes, maybe. The biggest drawback is the potty training of the puppy.
Yes.
You know, because
It requires a lot of attention.
every couple hours they need to go
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
We had to do something different with one of our dogs because they didn't get their potty training done in the first 16 weeks, and we can't move forward and without that basic thing. And,
That's
and
right.
I know because he's pooping in my house.
Yeah.
And I tried. He's not going to break easily, so
Okay.
we need to move on to the next potential service dog and get them ready because every month we're delayed, that's a month that somebody's not getting their dog. And
Okay.
we want to make sure everybody gets their dog. The beautiful thing about this foundation is since we are not for profit and we're all volunteers, if you go to an organization that is a profit, you're going to spend about $30,000 on one of these.
I saw that, and look at him. You can see how. Now, what breed is he?
He is a standard poodle puppy.
Checkers is a poodle.
He's a poodle and he doesn't shed.
Why do I think poodles are so much smaller?
Well, standards can get pretty good size to big. They call the really big ones royals, which are out of the standard actually for AKC. You can't show the really big ones because they're too big. Can you believe that? So you can
Like Great Dane big, or not quite
not
that big?
quite, but
But
pretty
big.
for
Yeah, because when
Yeah.
you said poodle, I mean, definitely he reminded me of a poodle, but I always see the little tiny poodles.
Well, he's
And
6 months old, so he's a pretty
he's a
guy.
big guy.
He's a pretty big guy.
So adorable, Checkers.
And I think I might have told you when I met you, when I have a 190-pound English Mastiff, which I've always been all about the giant breeds.
Uh-huh.
But these guys are the second smartest breed, poodles are.
Okay.
Which is easy to know once you work with them. And they don't shed. So when my big guy is no longer with me, bless his heart, I love him. I want him to stay with me. But and I'm getting old to be pulling around the 190-pound dog.
Yeah, he takes you for walks.
I'm going to, and I'm a dog trainer. My dog is the worst trainer. Cobbler's kids never have shoes, kind of thing. But the whole hair thing and the smart thing, I was like, I'm getting poodle. And I didn't like him before.
Okay.
But after working with him, I'm so excited. My next dog in November, he'll be ready to go to a client once we've identified him. I'm going to get a Newfoundland poodle, a Newfie poodle, which they're doing a lot of crossbreeding with dogs with poodles so that the dog doesn't shed. A lot of people with illnesses have problems with
Allergies,
and
yes,
whatnot.
yes.
I don't like my house being hairy.
Yeah.
One thing for me. But so they're breeding a lot of these larger dogs, like the Newfoundland, who is huge, with poodles for bracing dogs. And that's another thing that somebody who might need. We have somebody right now who has bone disease.
Oh, okay.
And we have another person who has panic attacks, anxiety attacks when she's in a crowded place.
Gotcha.
These dogs are trained to get in front of them, or if they need to get beside them or behind them, to keep people away.
Got
So they've
it.
got like this nice 2 foot radius or whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
Not
yeah.
being crowded or locked into.
Yes.
People PTSD might have a problem with people walking up behind them.
Got
The
it.
dog can brace in the back.
Okay.
Keep people from walking up behind them.
Okay.
There's just so many little things that can be done for whatever a person needs. And that's why I say we can't train for everything. So we wait until the client tells us what they need.
What the needs are of the client. And then you zero in on what, yeah.
And then we train them to help train their dog.
Gotcha.
And some people take it upon themselves that once they get it, their dog trained and everything, they want to do more. And we're happy to work with them. You want to do extra stuff, I'm happy to help you do extra stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you a lesson plan, a write-up, I'll talk to you, I'll meet you.
Yes.
Sometimes you've seen us in the mall because what I do is every few weeks I have everybody come out to the mall and we walk our dogs, and then I start identifying any problems there might be. You know, the dog's not walking at a nice heel, or he's a little too busy looking at everything. And then as a group, we can look at those problems and fix them.
Got it. So let's backtrack for a minute. You said that this poodle is the second most intelligent
Yes.
breed. What's the first?
A border collie is the smartest dog. It's a black and white dog. It's used to working with like cattle and sheep. But the problem is,
It's a collie?
it's a collie.
Uh-huh.
If you don't have a farm, you're going to have an unhappy dog because they are runners and they are workers and they are herders. And they are just not steady dogs.
Uh-huh.
Smart as that.
Got it. All right. Okay. So before we get some demonstrations, can you think of ways that a person with a full 40-hour or more week, ways that they can become involved to kind of help?
Okay. Well, one of the things we're always looking for donations, like food donations, toys for the dogs, beds. Personally, my beds come from the Salvation Army. I go buy king-size comforters, and I fold them in quarters, and then I can wash them every week. Dog bed.
Got it.
It's trying to think. The other things they can do, they can help sponsor a dog. We also have temporary fosters. So if you could like work with us for a week or two, maybe a dog is coming in and the trainer's not ready to take them on because they still have their client dog.
Okay.
We need to, because we fly some of these dogs in. I mean, we're pretty picky about where these dogs are coming from and who the breeders are.
Yes.
So sometimes if a litter's ready, we can't wait. So we send them to a temporary foster.
Got
and
it.
They start with the potty training and sit and stuff like that and kind of make them feel comfortable. And then we move them to the next phase to their regular foster.
So temporary
Yeah, so you'd be
fosters.
a temporary babysitter.
Okay. And you had mentioned earlier the cost of the dogs and all of that. So how would that work for the client?
The client, it's all up to what the dog that we have paid for. Okay, and they're going to be neutered, they're going to have all their shots, they're going to have this or that. And the foundation founder, she works with everybody. And it's whatever we need to do to help get that to work.
To make
for
it
people.
happen.
And I can guarantee you it's many tens of thousands of dollars less than you would pay for a service dog from
For profit.
wherever else
Yeah.
that they come from.
Yeah.
Because these folks, they keep them, many of them keep them for 2 years, and they're trained with a lot of things that maybe you don't even need. So we want to get the dog in the hands of the person. We want them to bond, because they bond, to me, hard enough already because
Gotcha.
I'm the mommy.
Yeah.
And so we want to get them to the client so that they can form that same kind of bond. And then I become grandma Trina instead of mommy.
Gotcha.
So they're all my grandbabies.
Yes. And so, hence the importance of people, if your schedule just does not allow you to become a trainer or on any level, the donations are crucial
Yeah.
to this. And again, it's VIP Service Dog Foundation.
Foundation.
Yeah.
Yes, we appreciate anything anybody can do. And maybe there's something out there somebody can do that I didn't think of, but they did.
Yeah.
I can do this. I can come in and be a guest trainer at a class.
Gotcha.
Think about
Yeah.
that. Because I've had a couple of times I've had to miss and somebody else has had
Substitute
to
in for you.
step in, and it's always good to have a backup plan.
Absolutely. All right. Well, I think we want to see maybe
See him set up a little
checkers
bit.
in action for a little bit.
Up.
All right.
Or stay. Stay. Come. Checkers. Come. Okay, when it comes to a heel, you should always be on my left-hand side, whether we're walking or if I'm standing still, you should come around and sit to my left right and lay down. Hey, sit. Come on.
So if you're training him for a couple different things. So have you trained him how to deal with someone with anxiety yet? So if I approach you, will he? Okay.
I don't mind getting on the ground and spitting off.
Okay.
Checkers, over. No, not all the way. Sit. Sit. Now over. 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 There you go.
Aww. Okay.
Lazy right now.
Uh-huh.
He's at that age where it's almost a teenager.
Uh-huh.
So they want to do more for you before they're 6 months, and then you get a couple of months where they're kind of, I'm going to push my boundaries a little bit.
Yes.
But you just got to be consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Just like with anything or anybody, if you're consistent and you don't give up. But this is what he would do in deep pressure therapy.
Yes. Yes.
And if a child didn't like this and preferred for them to be on the side and cuddle, we've had kids that wanted to lay on their chest.
Okay.
We've done that too.
Okay.
But and this is nice just watching TV sitting on the floor.
Yeah.
Sit there and
Just be a companion. Just be there.
exactly.
Now, does Checker ever get a day off? Does he ever get to be a regular puppy or dog?
When he doesn't have his vest on,
Okay.
he's a dog.
Okay.
He can play. When he has his vest on, he does have breaks. You can't work him for hours and hours.
Right.
And not give him. I call it the good old boy, I love you break.
Yeah.
10 minutes of petting and treats, and maybe I'll take my brush and I'll brush him a little bit because they get to a point where they're like overwhelmed.
Yeah.
After a while. Unless, of course, they're going to the movies and they slept for 2 hours.
Okay.
Then that's not so bad. But
So I haven't heard him bark. Is he trained not to bark in public places?
they are not allowed to bark in public.
Okay.
They are not allowed to be up on the furniture.
Okay.
Not allowed to whine.
Okay.
They have
Hey,
to be
gorgeous.
unobtrusive.
Yeah.
That's kind of the word that other people, I take them to my doctor's appointments and stuff, and people look, it's like, I didn't know there was a dog there. Well, that's exactly how you want it.
Okay.
They shouldn't know that there's a dog there because he's underneath when we go to eat. Let's see if I got a picture lined up here. when we go into a restaurant.
Say hi, checkers.
Yeah. Now my iPad is frozen up.
Uh-oh.
I was going to show you. So they are trained to go underneath the table in the restaurant or library or whatever and lay down. And if food drops on the floor, they don't eat it.
Okay.
They're not allowed to be moochers. They're not allowed to have table scraps, and they certainly aren't allowed to pick anything up off the floor because you never know what it is or where it's come from.
Got it.
Now he's really good. He will. I can cut his toenails because he's trained to let me play with his toes. I can clean his ears. He's trained to be handled just any way that you need to touch him to do things.
Okay. Now, were some of the pictures that you were trying to show me sent to me previously?
I sent
Let's see if I can pull some up.
I just don't know why.
That happens sometimes. I've had so many bloopers doing this show live. It's, it's you want something to work right and it doesn't, and
Just got to learn to run with it.
that's it. And I'm trying to grab some of the pictures now. But anyway, folks, it's a VIP service dog.
Yeah, there's his little logo.
Uh-huh.
And if you get a dog from us, this shows that we belong to a national organization that, like I said, we have a standard. It's kind of like an ISO 9000 that we all do it the same way every place, because there isn't a government entity that says this is how a service dog is registered.
Okay.
So we are policing ourselves with a larger group, a national group.
Okay.
And that's how we certify that they have so many hours of training and that it's documented, which is one of my jobs.
Okay.
Is to keep all the paperwork, which can get to be something else.
Uh-huh.
Because even if it's 10 minutes of training, we ask that people write that down. And in the end, I created a spreadsheet, but not everybody's using that. But in the end, it should add up all their hours, public access hours. When they show you when
So we all know that, pets add a sense of comfort to a household, to the owner. Oh, this is Milo. Did I meet Milo? I think I met Milo.
Was it Milo that you met?
Yeah.
He was the one that takes off shoes and socks and jackets and stuff. He was my boy. He was my favorite.
Okay, now what breed is he?
Now he's a standard poodle too.
He is,
He's
yeah.
called a cream, and you see he's underneath a table at a restaurant. He traveled with us. He's gone to Tennessee too. He went to South Carolina. These dogs, the ones that I train, are big travelers. They can get in the car and go 12 hours.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So to me, I think that's pretty important. And this is a cool dog. This is a Saint Bernard poodle. A Saint Bernard.
Kidding me?
No, it's because they get big. They're about 100 pounds. So anybody who needs a racing dog can get it done with this dog, and they don't shed because of the way they're raised.
A Saint Bernard poodle.
Yeah, who would have thought? And here's one I was teaching to, as I drove the little cart at Menards,
Okay.
because you never know if somebody's going to be
Needing
that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I try to expose them to different experiences.
Yeah.
So if you see me out doing weird things, it's probably the reason that I did it that way. Oh,
Okay.
and here's me right here at this mall. Oops, wait a minute, went back to Milo. And that was Argo.
Okay. Very nice.
Yeah,
Getting them ready for their people.
they are. And then I'm so happy when they graduate and the people are happy, and it's just, it makes it all worthwhile.
Yes, absolutely. All right, everybody. Well, it's September, what's left of September, and of course, September is a whole lot, but it is National Service Dog Month. And so, again, if you're out and about, as we've just heard, these trainers, in some cases, and in other cases, they are actually with their people. You really shouldn't interact with them because they are doing what they are trained to do or are being trained to do. And so you can be somewhat of a distraction.
Right. And never let your children run up to any dog that's bad at you don't know how they're going to react. But the service dog's not going to bite anybody, but kids shouldn't run up to them as well.
Yes, yes. All right. Well, closing remarks before we go. I think this has been very informative. We covered every possible area that I can think of. Anything you can think of that?
Oh, I might think of something when I'm driving in the
I
car.
know.
I missed my opportunity.
See, there's the sign. It says service dog. Do not touch, talk, no eye contact. Working dog, no, not a pet.
Yep.
So, but as Trina has just shared with us, we've learned that they do, once their vest is off, they do get time off to be, the pet and dog that they are. So they're not always working. It's a pleasure to meet you, Checker. I know you can't really interact with me because you're in training. I saw you see. Okay, thank you for the acknowledgement. He kind of peeked up at me for a minute. And so the contact information is?
The contact information is VIPServiceDogFoundation.com. And like I said, we're all volunteers, so we're not standing by the phone.
Yeah.
If you do send us an email, somebody will get back to you, and we'd love to hear anything that you might want to tell us or help us with.
Yeah,
so please,
absolutely. And they're looking for trainers. They're looking for, of course, volunteer trainers for on the obedience end. When you get first get the puppy, and then from there the training steps up to the actual service dog training. So they need trainers for that. Also, donations to help them help others who are in need of a service dog, secure the dog that they need. And of course, Trina shared with us that they need the dog beds, the food, and
treats. I go through
treats.
So many training treats.
Yeah. So again, you can go to that website and reach out to them that way. Well, listen, it has been a treat. Once again, meeting you and speaking with you, Trina. Hats off to you for what you do, how you spend your time, training these animals and other volunteers to help them get ready to help others. And that's the main thing.
It is.
And so it doesn't matter what the client need is. Again, it could be a physical need. Autism is huge.
PST, we work with
PSTD, PTS, post-traumatic stress disorder. So don't hesitate to call, reach out to them if you think that you might be in need of their particular service. All right. That was fun. I hope we did something different today on the show. And I hope you guys gleaned something from it. And of course, I'm getting back to the blog. I've been asked about it. I will get back to the blog, and I'll blog about all of this and have all the contact information on the blog as well. And I'll also shoot something out on the various social media pages as well, everyone. Boy, I tell you, Trina, it's such a gorgeous day out there. And we just want to remind you guys to get out and enjoy it. You know, it's the summer's winding down in hours and fall is upon us. It feels like it. I'm not in the complaining mode. I'm just saying, it feels like it. So get out and enjoy the day. It's a beautiful day. I gotta remind you to go to Maryland'sCafeSociety.com. You can find me on Twitter at Maryland's Cafe Soch. You can go to Facebook, Maryland's Cafe Society, and of course, right here on YouTube, Maryland's Cafe Society. And remember, everybody, if you don't do anything else, oh, love is. I was sharing with Trina earlier that my schedule this morning got thrown off because of an emergency. And so all of my prep time, although I was up late last night doing some prep because I made a huge mistake, Trina. Usually I treat myself to a Pepsi every now and again to, you know, just to have a Pepsi because I've broken away from soda. But last night I thought, nope, I'm not going to do the Pepsi. I'm just going to have some tea. Well, I forgot tea has caffeine. And so lo and behold, after I was up, you know, trying to pull some stuff together regarding the show, I laid down to go to sleep and couldn't go to sleep. But anyway, so I found some other things to do, and I thought that I would catch up with the show prep this morning before you and I met, and that I share with you what happened with that. So anyway, here's Love Is. I finally found it. Did I stall good enough? Love is when he showers you with compliments. How about that? All right, so that's our Love Is, everybody. And remember, if you don't do anything else this week, be sure that you live, you laugh, and you love. As always, it's been a pleasure and a privilege, and we'll do it all over again right here on Maryland's Cafe Society on YouTube next Saturday. Peace, everybody, and happy autumn. Let's get a shot of Checkers one more time. Say bye, Checkers. All right, peace.